Okay, this video is going to be a little incoherent rambling about preparedness. A couple of days ago I made a video on preparing for the snowstorm that was going to hit us, and it did. We got 1 foot of snow instead of 3 feet. Other parts of Long Island got a little more, 2 feet maybe. And in New England, they're getting more than 2 foot of snow. And certain parts in Massachusetts, Nantucket, they lost power. The little things that you had done to prepare would make your life a whole lot easier. In a snowstorm, when you're going to lose power, possibly, if you have a generator, it'll help in keeping your house warm. It'll run the boiler or furnace or whatever you have. I just have a basic generator, it's 2,000 watts. It was just barely enough to run my boiler. And after that, I'm not going to have extra power for anything else. So I like to make stuff like this, little lights. These are like LED lights, little portable flashlights like this. This one I particularly like because if you don't have power, this one flashlight is enough to light up the room. That's why I like making these stuff. Of course, it's my hobby too. And when I make them, I put them on the videos. I put them on YouTube, and I get feedback, and it's nice. Like recently, I just made this 2 1-watt LED, and I was experimenting with making my own power supply. This is a LM317 regulated supply for my 1-watt LEDs, and they work. They're not as efficient as a driver that is made for these high power LEDs. Well, after I posted this video, a YouTuber or a viewer told me, well, you could buy a driver like this. This is a 12-volt driver, and it can drive up to 3 1-watt LEDs, and it's $1.50 a piece, I think. And I went ahead, I bought this. This is nice. Is in fact better than the ones that I made. But after I made this, I've learned a bit more about regulators, linear regulators, and this is how you improve your knowledge. And like I said, I have many of these, and I think you will need them if there is indeed a power outage. You're going to need more than one because you're going to have many rooms in your house. Maybe you have 4 or 5 in the basement. You're going to need lighting in every single room, and you might need something like this, right? This is a 22 amp hour portable battery pack that you can easily adapt, hook up a solar panel, 50 watts, 60 watts, and you can charge it up. It has an inverter, it has a light, 12-volt power supply, and I have, like I said, several of these. I have ones from Harbor Freight, but this one is a heavier duty one, but they are not perfect. It has lighting. This is they have a light, but these are incandescent light, and they use 2 or 3 times more power than these LED lights. This is 2 1-watt, but since I have an adjustable regulator, I can lower or make it dimmer and use less power. So these two 1-watt LEDs. I can set it so I can use 1.5 watt of power, and instead of, I don't know, this is at least 3 watts to 5 watts, so they put out like 10 watts of power, but that will also use up your battery juice quicker. But if you buy or make something like this, it will make your battery pack run much longer, right? And they're very bright, and like I said, you need it for more than one route, so you can make several of them, right? They're so bright I have to turn them away. Well, too bright. So, right, super bright LEDs, but this is also nice. I made several of these. These are solar powered, and they just give enough light in the room that you have no power, maybe in your bathroom or whatever, or at least you won't bump into things if you don't have any kind of power in your house. And hey, that's why there are a lot of other stuff that you can do to prepare. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff, but renewable energy, solar power, definitely. Wind power is hard to set up anything like that if you live in a urban or suburban area, but anyone can put up a small solar panel, 100 watt, and you can charge up a couple of batteries, and that will give you some basic lighting. And that, together with 10, 15 of these little lights, portable battery packs, ones with inverter. This has an inverter built in, and it will make your life, I think, a whole lot easier, right? This is running off a desktop power supply. Of course, when you have power outage, you're not going to have that, but you can very easily, I can just hook this up. This runs on 12 volt. I can just hook it up to the positive and negative of your power pack, and you have pretty good lighting. It's